Infor's EAM is the best-in-breed asset management solution on the market. The purpose of this video is to demonstrate the navigation of EAM and important functionalities. Now this is the Start Center of EAM, and it's organized in three sections: Inbox, KPIs, and Charts. The Start Center can be personalized by end users or by administrators. Now inboxes are our action items when opening the application. It represents numerical values of items requiring action by the user. These items can be color-coded for specific ranges and personalized for materials management, maintenance planning, and so much more. Now by clicking on an item, you're hyperlinked to the appropriate screen, giving the user quick access to any actionable task related to their role. Now charts show us how we compare items. These can be department or time specific. Now we have one chart in the Start Center. Now different chart types can be selected to display for the user. KPIs are key performance indicators. They're graphical representations of a query based on a number. Now these can be displayed with a donut, a number, a bar, or an image. They're dynamic to indicate an exact number, not a range, and you can use them like scorecards to show you how you're doing. These KPIs are also hyperlinked so that a user can dive in directly to the information that they need. Now from this hyperlink, we're directed to an asset record view, the main screen for our assets. This screen shows important high-level detail for your assets. So, for example, the asset number, a description, details, and any associated documents and pictures for this asset for identification purposes. The tabs on the top of the screen allow users to access more detailed information on the asset. It allows you to gain insight into your assets to make them run better. So, for example, we can see events, structure, documents, reports, and associated parts. Now, event history allows users to track all the data contained in all work orders for each asset to gain an understanding of the full life cycle of assets. With this history and knowledge, users know what happened to each of their assets that, with the right analytics, can enable them to predict failures and maintain the asset proactively. From here, we go to the Structure tab. Under the Structure, we can visualize the family tree of the asset. We understand that most assets aren't siloed. They're often interconnected with each other. This also allows us to roll up the costs of positions and system from the structure. Users are able to create a work order directly from the asset record view. From the work order screen, you're able to manage all of the work being done on your assets. We can see specific work orders, their statuses, as well as additional information required. We can also create standard work orders for assets. When selected, a work order will be created with the pre-populated information such as activities, checklists, items, and parts. Activities and checklists help clarify a task and provide a list of items to complete. They allow users to check off completed items and make notes as they go through tasks. These checklist items can be created to be qualitative, quantitative, as well as a number of additional readings. Users can also e-sign for performing and reviewing checklists. You're also able to create follow-up work orders based on the findings of a checklist item. Parts in EAM are anything you want to purchase, store, or non-serialized items used to repair equipment. Part numbers can also be used to track purchasing and storage of non-serialized assets. Now the blue icon next to this part indicates a hyperlink, which allows users to quickly access the part screen directly from this tab. This convenient feature allows users to quickly search for the parts that you need without having to navigate out of the asset screen. Now this is the record view of our parts, similar to the asset record view, which includes high-level details of individual parts. From here, we have tabs associated to the parts, such as comments, stores, stock, suppliers, and transactions. Stores are where your parts live. A store is used as a storage location organized by bins to indicate the location of parts. Bins help employees find parts being requested from a store, and they can be as granular or as large as necessary. Stores are also used to identify the location of a transaction taking place on parts. Now, under the Store tab, we can find purchasing information such as reorder levels, prices, preferred suppliers, and stock levels. This level of detail gives users a complete picture of their inventory levels, ensuring that users have the right quantities on hand at the right time, every time they need them. Infor's Enterprise Asset Management is the Gartner Magic Quadrant leader in terms of ability to execute. It's a highly configurable, best-of-breed solution designed to help you oversee your assets and the maintenance of those assets. Lastly, EAM is built to take advantage of industry best practices to help optimize the performance of your assets.